congratulatory phone call. Spring training has come again, and major leaguers begin the process of readying themselves for the challenges of another long season.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Leading off for the Cubs, third baseman, King Bishop.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2. He's outside for a ball.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch.
Dig.
He's grounded to second. Osuaje scoops it up, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Vaughn Encarnacion has come into the ball game now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Number 48, Vaughn Encarnacion.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
A 2-0 finish today. The Milwaukee Brewers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Greg McDonough gets the W on the mound. Lucas Giolito worked only 3 innings. So it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter coming on now with a runner at first and one gone.
Now batting, center fielder, King Bishop.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field.
Big turn, big turn, big turn.
Trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there, getting the ball in, is going to wind up costing him.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
The right fielder, number 3, Alan Barker.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Anderson. Russell.
Bounce it to the left side. Matthews comes up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 5 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Jason Aquino will come on and get some work as he makes his second.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Leading off for the Cubs, catcher, King Bishop.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Wow, you want your stars to get their work in during spring training, but you don't want to see them get hit by a pitch. Looks like no damage done, though.
And next to bat will be Jacob Brugman. Got him swinging. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second. Sean Perez is into the ballgame here as he takes 6-0, the final shutout score today. San Francisco took the lead in the So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning.
Up next for the Cubs, center fielder, King Bishop.
A ball and no strikes. Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. Hard hit ball to short. Correa from the outfield grass. Throw gets him, 2 down. John Gant will come on and get some work as he makes it.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home.
So a big spot here. Bases are loaded with 2 away, and it would appear that we're going to see a pinch hitter come on now.
Now batting, center fielder, King Bishop.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage. Jason Aquino will come on now and take the ball.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, spring training action from the Cactus League between the Oakland A's and the Chicago Cubs. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, King Bishop, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Line towards center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. An inning in the books, no score on the show. Next will be the cleanup hitter, King Bishop. He reached on a single in his first try.
King Bishop.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Lutz will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, King Bishop. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. From the stretch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Striding in for Oakland, Jorge Polanco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Jorge Polanco.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
J.D. Davis will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started. And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The Cubs used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Lee Moulton is credited with the win. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder, King Bishop.
First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Edwards, a native of the state of Michigan. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Bishop makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Alan Barker.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. He's got to hurry. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play. 5-2 the final today. Chicago used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Leading off for the Cubs, first baseman, King Bishop.
And he lays off there 1-0. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Donald is right there. One gone. J.D. Davis is going to come on as a defensive.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ball.